Hello, everyone. I want to make a short sermon. I'm going to start off in Matthew 6:11 in the King James Version of the Bible, and it says, "Give us this day our daily bread." Daily bread. I've talked about this a little bit so far, but it says, Psalm 145:2 says, "Every day will I bless thee, and I will praise thy name forever and ever." Then Exodus 16:4 in the King James Version of the Bible said, "Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they walk in my way or no." They couldn't get more than one day. If they did, it would stink. That's really what we live, is one day at a time. Like the song said, one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. God help me today, show me the way one day at a time. We seem like we try to live. It's good to have plans and the goals and 6 months, 1 year, whatever. But really and truly, we can only live one day at a time. I told you that we have 80-something thousand seconds every day, and that's what we can live. Every day has a beginning and an end. A day is just like a miniature life. If we can change our days, we can change our lives. And it's a truth found in the Bible that God gives us our life in days. He gives us our daily bread, as we said in the prayer. And He did manna, and they could only do that daily. The average lifespan, I'm told, in days is between 20 and 30,000 days. God gives us those days one day at a time. He don't give a lot of say, well, here's your 10 days or here's your 30 days. We have one day at a time. And so therefore, since we have to live one day at a time, I want to encourage you to make each day count and be worthwhile. That's why I've been saying to start your day off with a purpose. Don't just meander around. Just don't aimlessly go around. Make that day count. You have to have a plan for that day. You can make every day a great day. Each day is special. Each day is a gift from God. When we take each day as a gift, it will turn into a blessing and into what God intended for it to be. Focusing on today doesn't mean you should ignore the future. But the fact is, we can only live today, because that's what we got. That's all we've got. We can't live for yesterday. It's impossible. It's gone. It's already happened. We cannot live for the future. It's not here yet. The only moment we have right now is today. And I'm trying to encourage you today to make this day something of purpose. Get up in the morning. Don't just leave it to chance. Have a plan for this day. We make New Year's resolutions. We set goals for a month, 6 months, or a year, and then overwhelmed with the prospect of keeping them up for that long. We must change our perspective. Think in terms of today. Can I walk with God today? Can I exercise today? Can I get past this struggle today? It changes our mental perspective, our capacity, because we're not overwhelmed with the idea of do something for a lifetime. Instead, we can just focus on a day. When you think about doing something 5 years on out, it gets a little bit overwhelming. And then when the next day comes, just remind yourself, I just have to get through today. By God's grace, we can only live one day at a time. Every day, ask yourself, how can I make today count? So that's what the sermon's about, is today. We can't just leave everything to chance. We have to take charge of our life and make each day count. If we can just make this day count, then get up tomorrow and make the next day count. Those days turn into weeks, months, years, and that's what I've tried to do during the coronavirus. Is I just try to I get up and focus my day and I try not to waste any time. I try to get about my business. I think that if I could have just called more people, that would have helped me out too. I've neglected that a little bit, but I try to start with a quote, a story, and a scripture. I try to navigate this day and make it count. It said, give us this day our daily bread. We're going to need something else. Tomorrow, I've eaten today, but I want to eat again tomorrow. And, maybe you when you watch this, that you say, well, I got what I need for it. No, you got what you need, may have what you need for today. I'm hoping I help you. I hope that I can help somebody out there. Just try to live today. And when that's over, just do it all over again the next day. When that's over, do it again the next day. And that's the way we can make it. Every day I want to do something to benefit somebody. I want to do something that will help somebody. If you don't need this today, just put it in your back pocket, and maybe you'll need it on down the road. I love helping people. That is what I want to do. I want to make a difference in this life. I want my print to be where people can tell that I've been here. I want to be felt when I come and when I leave. I want to be the difference maker. And I sure want to be one that would show people the way instead of just tell them. If I tell you to come to church, I want to come to church. If I tell you to hold my head up, I want to hold my head up. I've really enjoyed getting these sermons to you. I hope you've got something out of them. And I was telling you in a sermon, maybe been yesterday, whatever you learn and whatever you get out of something, I believe it's God's will for us to share it with somebody else. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never be mine. Today, I want to do, like I said a while ago, it's like a little mini lifetime. Today is like a lifetime. That when I go to bed tonight, that I might feel like that I have done something worthwhile to help somebody. I really miss going to church. I really miss it. I really miss visiting. I really miss seeing people. And I can't do that right now. So I'm just trying to do the best that I can during this time to help somebody. People postponing Christmas. People's postponing, we've already postponed some birthdays. It's just the nature of what we're in right now. And I miss it. I sure didn't think I was taking all of that for granted. But I'm just thinking to myself, oh Lord, if we ever get out of this and get to be back like normal, how thankful I will be. But since we can't, let's do all we can. And I'm trying to bring you these sermons in hopes that it helps one person. And one thing about it is, I know that you're not going to get the coronavirus from me over these videos. So that's one good consolation. I'm not going to infect anybody, and nobody's going to infect me. So let's do everything we can today, because tomorrow may never come. I've enjoyed trying to get this to you. I want to give you my number, 256-508-4410. And if you can, leave me a message about what you needed. If I can't get back to you right away, I will just as soon as I can. So may God bless you is my prayer. Until the next time.